Okay, up next, we are going to have Beth Zirkle introduce today's speaker. Come on up, Beth.
President Rachel and fellow Rotarians, it is my great honor to introduce Nathalya Dobrowolski. I can't pronounce it very well, but she's been our exchange student. She came in August and she will be here till about just after July 4th. And before she talks, because she's going to tell you all about herself, I just want to let you know we got a email yesterday from the school district that the Medford School Board would like to recognize your student for their outstanding achievement in receiving the Oregon State Seal of Biliteracy Award. And she will be honored next Thursday, I believe it is, at the school board meeting and given that certificate. So she has, um, she's also getting an honor cord for her graduation for her grades. So she has really put in a lot of work for her academics this year, not to mention all the other things that are going on with the district and the activities she's participated in. So I'm really very proud of our girl. And I'm going to be sad when she leaves, but I'm going to let her talk about herself because she's got a wonderful presentation.
So I titled my presentation Notching the United States of America, and let's begin. So I did a little introduction about myself. My full name is Nathalya G. Castro Dobrowolski, and I know that it doesn't look Brazilian because my last name is Polish. So all my teachers, when I say that I'm exchange student, they say, "Oh, you're from Eastern Europe," and no, South America. I'm 17 years old. I was born in November 28, 2007. And last year, my birthday was Thanksgiving. So I had a really different birthday. Um, I'm from Curitiba. That's the name of my city. My state is called Paraná. It's the red state on the right for you guys. And the little black dot, it's my city. I'm from a really big city. It's 2 million people in it. So coming to Medford was a really big difference for me, but I kind of liked it. It's really quiet here, like not the noise of a big city. And Curitiba is also the capital of my state. My district is the District 4730. And I put some stuff about me. So I have 5 cats and 1 dog. I love pets. And my favorite sport is soccer. But now after the whole lesson that Beth's husband gave to me, I kind of understand football. And here's my family. On the picture, it's my quinceañera. It's my 15-year birthday. Uh, in the suit, it's my dad. My mom is in red, and my sister is in pink. My mom, her name is Lillian. My dad is Sidney, and my sister is Caroline. My sister was also an exchange student with Rotary in 2012, 2013 in Florida. So we came from the same country, but at the same time, the different country because opposite sides, really different experiences. And on the top, it's my 5 cats. They're all really chunky. And my dog on the bottom. So welcome to the USA. I got here in August 8, 2024. My first host family was Linda Brown. Where are you? Right there. And I attend South Medford High School as a senior class of 2025. And I put some pictures on it. The picture on the top, it's me and another girl. We are from totally different parts of Brazil, but we got in the same airport in the same flight. She's an exchange student in Ohio. And then I put my both pictures exchanging the Rotary flags. Then now we're in the back of my jacket. And the bottom picture in the Oregon side was my first trip to the coast to Brookings. And I divided my presentation in months. So the highlights of my every month here. In August, I had my first Rotary weekend was in Kama Falls. It was my first experience camping. I cannot say that was really great. It was cold. My tent was flooding because it was raining. But it was the first time that I got to see snow. It was end of August. Crater Lake was full of snow. And was my first time also seeing all the thank you. So I got to see all the kids. We are 21 and we have 3 girls from Brazil. Me and Maria, we were from the same city and we didn't know that we were in the same district. So we were like, why are you here? Was my first time trying s'mores and it's really, really good. The best ones are with Reese's peanut butter cups. On the bottom, there is my first time kayaking that Linda took me to kayaking. And next to it, I went to Crater Lake again because of all the snow. It was really cloudy. We couldn't see the lake. So Linda took me up there again to really see the lake. And I'm a really big fan of soccer. So the scarf that I'm holding has the name of my soccer team. And they have a thing that if you take a picture somewhere outside of Brazil, you can send them to them and they post your picture on their Instagram. So that picture is in my soccer team Instagram. September. September is when started the football games. And that is my favorite thing about high school here, going to every Friday night to see the football games. And in Brazil, we use uniforms to go to school. So like after the second week of high school, I was Linda, I need to buy new clothes. So I have pictures buying clothes. We had our first spirit week at school, and that was amazing to me to see everyone dress up. On the bottom left is my picture when I did my presentation about Brazil in the After 5 Club. On the top, Linda took me to Montague to see a hot air balloon festival. And the house in the middle, I was amazed about the Halloween decorations because Halloween's not a big thing in Brazil. And 2 things that I don't remember if was August or September. Rachel took me to a water park in California, but I don't have pictures of it. And I also volunteered in the Children's Museum for, I think was 4 or 5 days. October, we had our second Rotary weekend that we went to Corvallis, watch a Beavers game, and that was amazing. It kind of looks like a soccer game, like the really loud music, everyone cheering. We didn't understand at all what was going on. Like the game ended tied, so they had overtime, and then we were like, what's going on? So Doug, one of the Rotarians that were with us, he did a class about football to us. So that picture on the top left is also all the exchange students. And in the middle bottom, Livia is also a Brazilian girl, but we are far apart. We are 13 hours apart, I think, inside of Brazil. We found I don't remember which colleges, but we found the cheerleaders team and we took a picture with them. Was my first time carving a pumpkin because those type of pumpkin don't grow in Brazil. So it was really fun. It's really messy. And the top left, I went to a harvest festival. We had the chance to walk like on the pumpkins field. We did I don't remember what's it called. Like you need to walk inside and then try to find the exit. Yes. And also about the bottom right picture is a picture of the South Medford parking lot. And one thing that I really liked, besides I say that trees are not nice, that are just trees, I really like that the seasons here are really separate. Because in Brazil, I don't think I don't know if it's the type of tree or because it's too warm. We don't have the change of colors. So that was really amazing for me. November, my birthday month. I went to I went 2 times to Eugene. One was for the $1 million dinner from the district, and I had the chance to go inside of the duck store and take a picture with the statue of the mascot. I went to my first hockey game. That was kind of difficult to understand because half of the time I was trying to find the disc. Where was it? They literally run on those gates. I went to Roseburg with the football team. I think was quarterfinals for the state competition, and was like 5 kids in the bus. No one signed up for it, and then Linda had to pick me up almost at midnight on the way back. I had my birthday, and I went up to Southering. I really bad saying that name, where Livia is being hosted, and I stayed with her for the Thanksgiving and my birthday. And the way back, we stopped in a Christmas tree farm, and I could cut my first Christmas tree. Because also those type of trees don't grow in Brazil, so they are all made of plastic for Christmas. And that week was really, really busy. When I came back from Thanksgiving, Beth took me to a Ducks game. It was my first time going to the Autzen Stadium. It was freezing. So I was like with 3 or 4 layers in the top, 3 pants, scarf, gloves, all that stuff. And it was the game against the Huskies, and we destroyed them. Go Ducks. And on the next, it's Livia and I. She is one of my best friends in the exchange students. December. I don't think he is here, but in December I changed host families and I was hosted by Kurt Hildebrand. I don't think he's here. But on the top, I did my first gingerbread house that it's not a gingerbread house, it's an Oreo house. But I did that with Aquila. We were more eating the decorations than decorating the house. We had our third Rotary weekend, and was the weekend that the people that want to be an exchange student were doing the interview. Was in Grants Pass. So we also did a country fair. So each exchange student brings something from their country or a presentation or something like that. We had a bunch of candy, a bunch of stuff. It was really nice. And on the next picture, it's in Coos Bay. Linda took me up there to see the Christmas lights. That thing is amazing. It's a whole park full of Christmas lights. Next to it, it's me, Doug, and Alexis in our Christmas party. We had ugly sweater contest. We don't have a winner, but I believe it was me. Because my sweater, it's amazing. It's a cat with a sparkling purple hat with glasses of fluffy scarf. And I have purple hat that match with my sweater. So that's why I think I'm the winner. On the bottom, I have a snowman. Kurt took me to goat sledding when his brother came down for Christmas. So all the kids and we did that snowman. And then someone wasn't the family, but someone that was sledding there too had the gloves and all that stuff to put on. On the bottom middle, it's Christmas. So it's Kurt, Wilda, his wife, and Aquila next to me. And on the other side, it's all Aquila's cousins. They're all from Washington State, and it was amazing. We spent 3 days together, all in Grandma's house. It was really fun. And January had another Rotary weekend. In that weekend, we found out that we have 2 girls going to Brazil, and one is going to my state. So they are in that second top picture with Doug. He's the liaison for Brazil. And on the top, there's also picture with the other exchange students. We had a ski trip in Mount Bachelor, and that was really fun. It was really snowy. I think they call powder, like it was really fluffy. And I in all during all this time I joined the LSU club, the Latin Student Union. So I have a lot of friends that speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish yet, but I'm working on it. I did my first snowman by myself, and I put my Brazil hat and my soccer scarf on it. And on the top right picture, it's Amelia and Cassie. They were my first friends at South, and after January was really when I had a group of friends that I wasn't alone. And on the bottom, it's when we were trying to do ice skating. It didn't work really well. You could see clearly who were from a cold country and a warm country. February. February, I joined another group of friends that is Talia and Mac in the top picture. Mac is my Spanish teacher's son, and she was the person that really helped me in the beginning because she was also an exchange student, so she kind of knew what was going on with me. On the middle picture is Marissa. She brought Taco Bell for me and my friends to have lunch, and it was really nice. Thank you so much. We had a South versus North basketball game, but in the old South, I think it's Oakdale. So it was really nice. It's way smaller than the New South, but it was really nice. They were all wearing old jerseys because it was the come back in time game. On the bottom, it's me and Talia. She was in the swim team, and I was watching her swim meet. I think she got fourth place. And then in the bottom, it's Aquila. She was doing a cooking competition for elementary schools, and she did spaghetti with meatballs, and she got the first place in popular vote. And on the bottom right, Kurt took me to watch a girls basketball game at Southern Oregon University. We won the game, and I think that was the final or something. So they were champions or some competition. March, we had another Rotary weekend. We went to Newport, and we went to the Believe or Not Museum. So I have a picture on the president's table with the minions. We got to see the sea lions. They're really loud. And during spring break, Beth took me to Portland, and we found a Brazilian restaurant. So the top picture over there, it's Brazilian food. And on the bottom, we went to the zoo and to OMSI. I love both places, but OMSI it's kind of my favorite because I love science. Physics, chemistry, biology, and math are my thing. And on the bottom left, it's Brighton, Mac, Tally, and I. We went to the mall after school, and we had a great time. And on the bottom right, it's one of the viewpoints that Linda took me in the way back from Newport. April. April is when I changed host families again. Now I'm living with Scott Brody. He's a member from the After Five Club. And on the first picture, it's my last night the Hildebrands family. When I was with them, every Sunday we went to grandma's house to have dinner. So that was my last dinner with them. So we took a family picture. Next to it, there is Miles Brody. Now I have two host brothers. They are 7 and 9 years old. It's kind of a new thing for me because in my family we don't have boys, it's just girls. But I love them, but they have too much energy. It's hard to catch up with them. Next to it, we went rafting in the Rogue River. It was really fun, and they let me row. but they took a picture pretending that I was flipping the boat, so they are making fun faces. Yet the boys start yelling, "She's gonna flip the boat! She's a bad driver!" And then next to it, we had our year-end trip that I went to Disneyland, and it was literally a dream come true. I'm a huge Disney fan, so I have a picture with the castle and a picture with Mickey, and that's also Olivia with me. It was amazing. I had the chance to see my favorite characters. I know that it's kind of a kids thing, but I cried when I see Cinderella. Next to it, it was our group that stay in the same room. It's Livia, me, Ellen. Ellen's from Sweden, and Celia. Celia's from Denmark, and it's in Gränspass. Next to it, I have me and the boys. Miles is on top of the rock, and Harry is on the bottom. Miles is the oldest. We went to Brookings and we did a lot of hikes. And Linda was right. She had to prepare me for the Brodies because they are really active. And it was really fun. And next to it, we did a hike that we had to go down a dune. I couldn't put the video on it, but there is a really funny video of me falling from in the dunes because I couldn't go down without falling. And now May, the month that we are in, I have two pictures with the Brodies doing hikes. The first one, it's the Applegate something. And the second, it's Upper Table Rock, and there was a lady with her two kids that are friends with the family doing. And last weekend, I was in Florida in Disney World. My sister finally came back to visit her host family, and it's really nice because when she was here was her host siblings, Kaylee and Damien. It was their first year of kindergarten, and now she's here for their high school graduation. So I had a picture with Cinderella again. We got pictures with Winnie the Pooh. We did Universal too. So I really like Harry Potter. So I took pictures with the train. And on that next picture is my sister, Sam, that was her host dad, Kaylee and Damien. And next to it is it's me and my sister with Goofy. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Great presentation. Do we have any questions for Nachi? Yes, Paul has a question back there.
Great job. I'm wondering, what was the biggest surprise to you of coming to the United States and maybe Oregon that you didn't expect?
So, the funniest thing ever is that I wasn't expecting to see wild turkeys on the street, and I got chased by one. That wasn't really nice. But we see a lot of the American culture in movies and all this stuff. So I kind of knew about it, but it's really different when we are leaving here. And I love the high schools here. They're really fun. I'm not taking that much electives, but now I'm taking ceramics, and that's being a really good experience for me. So I think this school is the most different thing that I've experienced here.
Coming. Mike coming.
Hi, Natty. Thank you for your presentation. What is your favorite food here, and what is your least favorite food here?
My favorite food here is orange chicken. And my last favorite that I try here is coleslaw. That I don't like it. In Brazil, we speak Portuguese.
So in the beginning, Nachi had a list of fast food restaurants that she wanted to visit. Have you seen all of them?
Yes, I finished all my fast food.
How many is that?
I don't know, but I did Five Guys, In and Out, Taco Bell, all that stuff. So, in Brazil, we have public and private schools, and instead of having just two big ones per city, we have like 100 small ones. So the school that I was in a Adventist school, not because I'm Catholic, just the teaching is better. But the senior class of that school, it's 60 kids. So it's way smaller. We have just two classes of first year high school, two classes of second year high school. And one thing that it's different in Brazil, you don't change classrooms. It's the teacher that changes classrooms. So you stay the whole year with the same people.
Nachi, it appears you've collected a pin or two.
Oh yeah.
Do you have one that you consider your favorite?
So I think my favorite ones are down here. They are not pins, but they are keychains. Because this one is from 2012. It's the boyfriend friends that we hosted, and I still consider him as my brother. We are still in touch. And this one is from Taiwan from the same year. So they were my first pins. And yes, I'm collecting stuff for my jacket since then. Yes. In Brazil, if you send an exchange student, you need to host. So when my sister was gone, we hosted both of them. The boy from France stayed 7 months in my house, and the girl from Taiwan, she stayed 4, I think. So yeah, they were my first exchange students. What? Oh. Yes. So Disneyland, we could go to Disneyland and California Adventure. So we did more stuff, more roller coasters. In Disney World, we did just Magic Kingdom, but definitely the fireworks are better in Orlando. It's more magical. But I kind of prefer the Disney in California because of the amount of roller coasters that you can do it.
Anything else? No, well, let's give it up for Nachi. Okay, Nachi, as you know, we donate a book to the Smart Reader program each week. This week's book is Pete the Cat, Go Pete Go. So if you would please sign the inside cover and put exchange student in there. That way the kids know. And we'll get that in the country. And we'll get that in the hands of a smart reader.